Hello everyone and welcome to another live from the workshop, and I believe another, because I'm filming these out of sequence, I don't think this is going to be the first edition of the Fivefth Doctors, and today we're going to be doing a little bit of an original idea based on a sort of concept outfit idea. It's actually going to be, I don't know why I've got two legs, it's actually going to be a little bit different to what I've done before, because the majority of the work I've sort of half already done. It's mainly just going to be painting in this episode. But essentially what I want to do is one of the looks of the Fifth Doctor I liked that we never really saw again, and it was an interesting variation, was the sort of cardigan waistcoat that he wore in Planet of Fire, that he initially wore in Planet of Fire. And so it got me thinking that what I would do would be a concept outfit based on how his outfit may have looked if he'd had that as standard as part of his attire. So what I'm going to do is I've got obviously a Fifth Doctor figure. I've already sculpted the waistcoat. That's going to be painted. Because I haven't done, or I don't plan to do, again, I'm filming these out of sequence, a hatted version, and I have a spare hatted Doctor head. I thought I'll give him a hat. And then the trousers I'm going to paint in a slightly different tone to match those that you have seen or will see in my Planet of Fire coatless Fifth Doctor custom that's also part of this series. So first things first, I'm actually going to have to do a little bit of sculpting on the hair, because this is an old head. I trimmed the hair off the back. But the first things first is just to give an overall repaint to some things, such as painting the shirt, and also give an overall repaint to the trousers. So I'm going to start with that now. And so here is my finished concept outfit, Fifth Doctor. Now I often, usually say, oh, I'm very pleased with how this came out, and I am. But I have to say there is just something about this that is a little bit extra special, and I think it's because this really could have been something we could have seen. So I'm going to take you over obviously what I've done. We've got a hatted head because I don't have that many hatted variants. I've added on the celery. The waistcoat, very pleased with the outcome of the paintwork on that. Looks very good. The trousers I've painted in the Time Crash style because again I was practicing doing that. I wanted to do it for the Time Crash one. So I've done that. And then the other thing I've added is I've added some green onto the shoes just to make them stand out a bit more and make them sort of fit in with something else that could have been rather than having them just plain. But I really sort of look at this and think it's a real shame we never got to see this, because it really does seem like something that really could have come out well, because it's still sort of fits into the whole cricket theme, but it just again looks that little bit different. And obviously we know for a fact he had the waistcoat where he wore it in Planet of Fire, and it really is just a shame that this never you know came out as an actual outfit, because it really does sort of look like it would be something that the Fifth Doctor would have worn. In fact, as I said, you know, we know he did wear it, but as a full proper outfit, it certainly would have added some variation to it, and I certainly think it would have been something that would have definitely stood out as an outfit. I don't know if there are any of the people who do the artwork for Big Finish and things like that watching, but if you are at all, then just saying, you know, this could certainly prove to be a certain interesting variation on his costume that perhaps could appear in stories, or at least on the cover of audios. But yeah, you never know. But it is definitely one that I think is very, very striking, and certainly one that stands out very well. But that brings to a close the last, or at least the penultimate in the Fivefth Doctors custom series. I will be doing, obviously, my retrospective review as I usually do, but that brings to a close the end of this video. As always, hope you all enjoyed this video. Like, favorite, subscribe, share, it really helps me out a lot. Be sure to check out the description below for a link to my Patreon. I'm doing my very first figure animation, and you can get involved. There's exclusive content and rewards for those who do so, and funding my Patreon in any way gets your name at the end of my videos. I salute you all, and I'll see you with another video very soon.